Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Foxy90 here. Welcome back to a brand new episode of my F1 2019 career mode for you guys today here on the channel. So we're here for round number 4 of season 3 here for my career mode. And as you can see, we are here ready to go straight into qualifying. But if you do enjoy today's video, feel free to drop it a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here as well. It's going to be a dry race actually for this session, which is quite nice because I think the last episode, if you haven't seen it already, you probably should go watch it now. But it was a wet race for part of it, obviously. But anyway, having a look at things then, as you can see, we are currently on the road to upgrading. And what am I trying to upgrade? I'm trying to upgrade the rear downforce, and I just need about like 10 resource points left. And I'm going to get another ultimate downforce upgrade to go onto the car. And then that's pretty much going to be the aero side of things kind of done and dusted for a while. I'm going to be working then on the majors then, which we've got one up here, one down here, there's one by here, and there's one by here. So a lot of majors to do. This is sort of like the last ultimate upgrade that I need on the car. And you can see it would pretty much get me level with Haas in terms of like aero department. And then that's sort of fine. And then obviously we've got as soon as we got that, we can then do this major one, and then we got minor DRS activation mechanism thing, and then we obviously got another ultimate upgrade for drag. But anyway, with that being done, in terms of the R&D tree, you can see here that Alfa Romeo have made yet another upgrade. They have made 2 upgrades in a row now. They're closing in on Toro Rosso. Red Bull Plateau. Williams have upgraded and are now closest to Ferrari by a pube. Haas are also just behind Renault by a pube, and that's kind of where things stand. But anyway, let's get straight into qualifying. Practice felt very, very good. Running low ABS again for this episode. Tried it with no ABS, and I was just terrible. So it's clear that there's some tracks where I'm fast with ABS off and some that I'm not. It seems like these first couple of races, I only did it in Australia, really was the one that I found really comfortable. But I'm going to do one run because in FP2 the pace was rapid, and I mean rapid, but qualifying changes that, so we'll have to wait and see. But let's have a look at what people's lap times are. So instantly into the 35s then for Charles Leclerc. Devon Bullsack then goes fastest. My teammate Norris is 1.3 off. Okay. Obviously qualifying one, weirdly, qualifying one is like the hardest one to get right. It's weird, but anyway, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, that'll do. That'll be enough. Okay. I've got to say this lap has been phenomenal. I'm about 4/10 down as we enter this final sector. As we come towards the line, it is just about half a second shy of Devon Butler and P9 at the end of Q1 there. We were last man across the line, so that's alright. How far was I really up? Yeah, only 6/10, look. Wow, we've got some serious pace around here. Now, see, the thing is Azerbaijan is one of those tracks where aerodynamics doesn't really get involved, and that's what I'm lacking, is the aero department of my car. Lance Stroll is last, everybody, in a Red Bull. I don't know, I just keep finding that funny. But yeah, look at that, only 6/10 between myself and Devon Bullsack. A little bit of time to find in 1 or 2 places, but this might be just. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to qualify. Oh, thanks you, Butler. Thank you very much, Sunshine. I'll take all of that slipstream to cross the start-finish line. And that, thank you very much, gets me into Q3 for the first time in this career mode, 6th place. Whew, I am so happy with that. And I actually think Devon Butler might have just saved my ass. Race director. Lap time. 23. Actually, no, it's only 2/10 faster in the final sector. Okay. 23.1. Oh, hello. I'm on this quali lap. There's a pile up in the tunnel. Not the tunnel, sorry, what am I on about? There's a pile up in the castle. Sorry about that, I was trying to get a nice place to pause. Someone said, oh, it's Verstappen. What's he done? In a bit. Just yeah. stuck in there. Here comes Bottas to the ram. Williams with the ram. Huh. Bit of a pilot there into the tunnel. Look, I keep saying tunnel. Into the good old castle section. Nice little traffic jam. That's going to ruin all of their laps, though. That's going to ruin all of them if they were on one. There we go then, guys. That's qualified, done and dusted.
Excellent lap. We're really pleased.
8th place. I'll take it. I'll take that one. I lost a 10th in the final sector. Verstappen's got a 5th place grid penalty, so where's that going to drop? That'll drop him 8th, so we'll start 7th actually. Okay. I'm not going to lie. I'll wait for Crofty to shut up. Right, so before we get into the race then, we're going to make that upgrade to the rear downforce, which we can now apply to the car. I was going to wait and do that engine upgrade, but there's no real point. I'm going to just wait and just get that aero upgrade on the car, because at the end of the day, that's what we really need the most. So yeah, we're going to wait for that, and then hopefully, by the end of the episode, depending on how many resource points I get, I'll probably just go with a quality goal, just to hopefully cover off a potential of this upgrade failing, because I really want it on the car. But you can see now that big aero boost that it should give us, and then we can focus on the powertrain, get those things up. So let's go straight into the race now.
Start second. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Vettel, Sergio Perez, and Faber, Thomas, Verstappen, Gasly, and Valtteri Bottas, Leclerc, Magnussen, Lando Norris, and Grosjean, Ricciardo, Giovinazzi, Kimi Raikkonen, and Nico Hülkenberg. Albon and Lance Stroll brings the grid to a close, and with preparations almost complete.
I love how Crofty just cut himself off. And with that almost complete, it's like they got bored of him talking.
Than we were expecting.
Ooh.
So see if you can keep this position in the race.
Ooh. A one stop from soft straight to hards. Well, our tyre wear has been insane. I wonder if I could do mediums. What are that one? Look, the mediums there, look, are 11 laps. It was 90. We'll just see how we get on. Let's just not bother about that. Let's just get into the race and see what we can do. Starting P7 then for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. 5 lights. And it's lights out, and away we go to start the Grand Prix. Good start, actually. Oh, I nearly hit Vettel in. Cover off them. Vettel and Hamilton are going wheel to wheel here. Not anymore, though. Oh my Christ. I'm stuck on Vettel. And I've left him for dust. Up into 4th already. Nice. Okay. Epic start to the race.
That's a strong start.
Okay. Looks like Perez wants my 4th place. And he's going to go to the inside. Okay, he thought about it and decided against it. Now what are you doing? Are you going to go for it? Are you? Yep, now he is. Look. Okay, Perez having a bit of a mare there, deciding whether he wants to go for an overtake or not. If I was you, Sergio, I'd probably go for an overtake if I were you. Oh, he's got a great run. Okay. Barges his way past. Fair in game. That's him now up into 4th. Right, one of the Haas cars has just retired from the Grand Prix. Meanwhile, Verstappen is now passing me. And I'm going to let him do so. Because I'm running my own race, basically. And I don't really want to get involved in Verstappen. Because mainly, he's just so much quicker. The Racing Point is just that much faster that I just don't want to get involved. I'm kind of thinking of one of my weird and wild wacky strategies right now. Because the tyre wear's only on 30%. Just in the scrape of DRS, which I will use, and a slightly higher bit of ERS mode to stay in contact with Max. Okay, sit rep. The top two have just come into the pits now. Our tyre wear is on 45%, which is actually not too bad. I'm going to stay out and just keep going.
Push hard on the in-lap.
Shut up, Jeff. I'm not doing that strategy anymore. Changed my mind. I am going to go for the medium tyres. And the only reason I'm going to do that is to cover my back from Bottas and Vettel, who are in a little bit of a train. Train.
Some information on Sainz. They have some kind of mechanical problem. Gap to teammate behind is
Sainz was fighting with Butler as well. And he's just come in for a stop. And the other reason I want to go into medium tyres as well, as you can clearly see, he's pulling away at the moment, but Verstappen and Perez are only up the road. It's time to pit. Let's get off these tyres, go into mediums, and go from there. So in we come then. One and only stop of the race. Great first stint. Another great stint. We're going to lose a lot of time though. You can see there goes Perez and also then Verstappen, which is fine. Sainz is in that pit mix as well. I don't think Norris has stopped yet. This might be a bit of a pain if I'm behind him.
strategy complete.
Which I'm just about going to be, yeah. I'm going to defend from Grosjean. Oh Christ, just get the hell out of my way. I'm just going to have to blast it on the straight then. Fine, I guess. It's just annoying because I've lost a whole lap because of Norris being a prick. Out the way. Thank you. Took you long enough. Next up is Sainz. Oh yeah, of course Norris will come into the pits now.
Lando is in the pits. Lando in the pits.
Right. Now.
The gap behind us is 4.6 seconds.
Okay. Now Sainz has got an issue, and I need to pass him as soon as possible before his car comes alive again. That was a bit of a desperate lunge, but we got it done. Now I got to pull away from Sainz and build that gap, basically. That you can see in the top there, Verstappen 7.8 seconds clear, is the only toll that I've had of doing this strategy. Is that I have lost 5 seconds now on Verstappen compared to, you know, where Max and Perez were involved with me. Doing this medium tyre stint has cost me on that front, but I'm not overly concerned.
Keep managing your tyres. Manage your tyres.
What do you mean manage my tyres? I've just come into this. I've just pitted Jeff. They're fine. The only thing that's worn is my gearbox, and that's because I hardly do durability upgrades because I can't be bothered with them. I just need performance, to be honest. I don't need durability. I can live without that. I think on the face of it, stopping for medium tyres was the wrong call. Because I'm pretty sure that Verstappen and Perez had traffic to clear. And, oh dear. If I'd stopped the same time as them, I would have been, what, 3 seconds behind them rather than 8 seconds, maybe a bit further. That would have cleared my gap to Sainz. It would have been a different situation. I just would have had different tyres, and maybe I could have been in that fight they're in now, because they're scrapping with each other. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like, on this occasion, I don't think the strategy was working the way I wanted.
You've lost access to one of the gears. We've lost one of the gears due to a fault.
Bollocks. Uh-oh, I've lost 5th gear. That is not what I wanted. I've lost 5th gear. I just have to drive around it, nothing else I can do. Is the gearbox on? Can't check yet.
Okay, bad news on the gearbox. The team are trying everything they can think of, but they're not optimistic. Just keep at it, do your best. That's all we can ask.
Yeah, I realised that, Jeff, to be honest. Well, good thing I saved up some ERS and fuel. I'm going to have to use it now on the straights to keep myself intact versus Sainz whilst my gearbox comes back into its own. Not what I wanted, but I got to deal with it now.
Right, some information
Oh, Grosjean's out.
retiring from the race.
Looks like just some sort of engine problem. And luckily for myself, 5th gear's just come back. So we only lost it for a lap. I have lost a bit of gap though. But nonetheless though, we are still in front of Sainz. Luckily he wasn't closer to me. Well, there you go guys, Devin Butler has just won the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. For us though, we continue what has been a sensational start to the season. P6, P4, P4, and now it's going to be 5th place here. And yeah, great result overall. Sainz is just there. So he's been closing the gap, but we're going to come across the line now here, ladies and gentlemen, to finish in P5 at the Azerbaijan Grand Prix.
Okay, good job, mate. Really well done. That was a fantastic drive.
The Racing Point team will be very happy with today's performance and the final result. Another display of excellent driving and excellent teamwork, and a well-deserved first-place finish.
So here we are then at the race results then. So Butler wins ahead of Hamilton, and then it's Verstappen, and then Perez, and then myself ahead of Sainz, and then it's Kevin Magnussen who beats Charles Leclerc, Bottas, Vettel, Weber, then it's my teammate Norris ahead of Ricciardo, Albon, Stroll, Raikkonen. I mean, you can see the lot there, Grosjean and Gasly, the two retirees. In the Drivers' Championship then, it is Devin Butler that now replaces Verstappen at the top of the championship by 3 points now the difference, with Lewis Hamilton just 10 points behind. And then you have got myself 24 points off. I've now jumped in front of Vettel after my result today. Only 24 points back in the championship, so a strong start for us in the Constructors' Championship. Meanwhile though, Renault jumped in front of us, and so far in the Constructors' Championship, it's not looking too good. Last season, for the 2 seasons, we finished 4th. Season already is not going to plan, so yeah, we need these upgrades to come on quick, especially just so Norris can freaking hurry up.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that. Your old opponent from F2 had a great race. What goes through your mind when you see him up on the podium?
He's in my spot.
Big improvement.
Why are you asking questions about Devon to me?
Form, or was he just
Oh my Christ. I back my skills over his luck.
It's safe to say you're smashing everyone's expectations, isn't it?
Bit of reputation for McLaren.
You scraped the walls a few times. Were you
I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to answer that question because you can't be asked to ask anything about me. You just ask about Devon bloody Ballsack. Like, no. I will beat him in this... Not literally. Not literally. I'm not going to actually beat him. I'm going to beat... I'm going to overtake him in the World Drivers' Championship standings. That's what I'll do. But I'm still going to beat him as well. Speaking of that, though... whole things considered. We're losing the rivalry to Verstappen, which is kind of noted because... Racing Point have had such a massive upgrade, and no matter what now, Verstappen is all but going to win in that front. We're ahead of Norris. We've won 7 times. I don't know how he hasn't been replaced yet, to be honest. But having a look then at the R&D points coming on in, we should get the team goal because it was to qualify 13th or above. And I think, yeah, we did that because we obviously got through to Q3. So that's 800 resource points in the bag, 1,000 resource points in total. So a nice amount to use there. So... that is that all done on that front. Now we can start a new contract negotiation.
Excellent result today.
Yeah, what do you want? 16th, 16th. I mean, these are all stupid suggestions. So level 3, level 3, level 3, level 3, qualification 11th, race result 11th, medium team goals, boom. It dropped it. Okay, sure. Well, negotiation successful. I am going to stay with McLaren, like I said. The next contract offer that we get is when I'll make my mind up on how I feel with McLaren's progress. R&D wise though, I have 1,000 resource points. By the end of next episode, I should have enough to get this no matter what. So what I'm going to do, just to cover my back, is I'm going to put a quality control upgrade on the car. I really don't want these upgrades to be failing this season. I can't afford it. So yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's episode though. If you have to, feel free to drop it a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here as well. And until then guys, I will see you for the next episode for the Spanish Grand Prix, where hopefully the first ultimate upgrade is on the car. Take care all. Peace.